All right, guys. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the live for today. Okay, so you can see the area I marked as a support zone. Let me name it a support. Okay, this area is a support. So this is what I'm gonna be expecting from good. Well, I haven't taken any buys yet, or something like this. Okay, because that's some huge liquidity there that I have above there. So these are the two things I'm gonna. This is my idea for good for the coming week. Okay, so let's share it to the community and see if they gonna be interested. Right. Let's see if they gonna be interested. Okay, so this is my idea here. We have, it just depends on candlestick. Okay, just depend on candlestick. So if it's gonna respect this support and I get a bullish candlestick like this one that is trying to create here, closing above this support zone, then we're gonna buy to that zone. Then the second idea is to fall back down to this buy zone. Why do I see this buy zone as a most valid buy zone? Well, let me welcome everyone first before analyzing. Okay, so charge up. Let me let me join and listen to myself first. Oops, 5%. Second. Okay. All right. I think I'm much clearer. There's no glitch. All right. I think I'm much clearer. Let me wait for everyone to come first. For okay, guys. So let's start concurrent views for. So I'm gonna see why. Let me go back to the charts. So we have support here. This is also a demand zone, and some can call it order block, some can see price action. Okay, so we have this here, the last and the final. Okay, good. So we have this here, we have this support here. I call it support. Some might draw their supports below here and then call this demand, supply, price action, whatever you can call it. But as long as it gives you the results, there is no problem with that. Okay, so what I'm looking at good now is either it's gonna respect this, because there's no need for guesswork here. So it's just, you just need patience. You can wait for this candlestick confirmation. Okay, once we get a candlestick here closing bullish, just like this, you can see this closed bullish but later turned back to bearish. So I'm gonna wait for all the reactions here. Once I get a push back up here to this zone at least, then can wait for a reversal and then continue the bullish. So today is Thursday. I don't think there will be much volume in the markets today, except there is news. Let me see. Let's check Forex Factory. Refresh. This Thursday, yeah, you can see we have core retail sales, we have retail sales, we have unemployment claims. Good. So these are things that are going to move the market today. Okay, and I'm expecting gold to still fall, because yesterday's bullish move was so massive, and look what it left in the market. This big and huge liquidity here. So let's see what the data gives. Data is giving negative, positive, positive, positive. All the data here are expected to be positive. That's for the forecast. So once it's expected to be positive like this, so positive data, then you should expect that gold is gonna fall, it's gonna sell. It happens sometimes, and some say it's gambling. Trading news is gambling, so it happens sometimes. Once the data is forecasted and it's forecasted as positive, then if it comes out positive, then you just see gold falling down. So that's that. But I'm expecting a strong bullish from next week, not this week. Yesterday's one was, I think from here in the span of 30 minutes, good has already reached here already. Yesterday in the span of 30 minutes, I was already giving, like, I just checked the chart and saw like 600 or 400 pips, let's see, right? 400 pips within like 15 minutes from good. I say wow. And I was now saying, thank God I did not trade safe. So that's just that. So these are the two ideas. First idea, like this, there might be even another one to come here back, reject back here and go, but the main bias still remains bullish. Always buyers are bullish, but I should be expecting, if it's gonna respect here, then we should expect gold to push back up following this. But if it's gonna come back here doing something like this to reject back, then I'll prefer this buy zone. Okay, so I'm gonna explain why do I prefer that buy zone. So why do I prefer this buy zone below here? That's because I did Fibonacci. Okay, this is me explaining how I got about this massive sale here that gave us up to like 450 pips plus. Okay, I did Fibonacci, and of course from here, I think you might not see it clearer because good, yeah, I think we can see it now. good. So that's the Fibonacci I did. I did Fibonacci from here to this range, and already good has started rejecting already, coming back down here. So I expected to find a new resistance so that it could sell back into the golden zone. Okay, this 33.11, 33.10 is the golden zone. So I wonder why gold kept avoiding that zone. It came as if it wanted to enter, and boom, it went back up again. It came again like it's gonna enter again. I was just praying, please tap into the zone so that I can take a buy, but it refused to. And look at the massive boost it did yesterday. So I'm still gonna expect gold, although it's still trying to respect this support here, but this is the third time it's respecting that support. I don't think it should be much stronger again like the first usage, like I always say. So I'm expecting it to come back into this 33.10 golden zone, and even maybe below to 33.04. Then we can take a long buy. This is gonna be a swing trade, guys. It's gonna be a swing trade. So that's how I got that Fibonacci, then golden zone. And so I'm waiting for gold to enter my golden zone. That's why I still said there's a possibility it's gonna come back down here to buy, although there's still a support here that is just trying to respect. You can see it just tapped into that's demand zone, and it's going back up. Okay, so let's just watch. I'm not gonna say sell, I'm not gonna say buy, but once I see a bearish candle confirmation here closing below this my rectangle here, I'm taking a full sell down here. That's just it. But if it keeps closing above here, above this rectangle, then it's gonna be bullish. So that's for gold. I haven't analyzed Bitcoin yet because my sell zone 2 was activated. This was on 4 hours time frame. I got this setup. My sell zone 2 was activated, which was dropped on, I think on Monday. I dropped that on Monday, right? Yeah. So it has been activated, and we're waiting for this massive fall. Not sure if it's gonna fall all the way down, but I also use Fibonacci for this one. You can see I also use Fibonacci to get this. This is a strong impulse here, so I measure the Fibonacci from the lower low and the higher high, and then I found my golden zone, and I'm expecting gold to increase back into that golden zone so that we can continue the bullish. Okay, so that's how I got the two setups. I wasn't looking for any long English or whatever. So I got my golden zones, and I'm waiting for them there. If it's not gonna get there, at least I've made 200 plus pips and locked in with break even. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at now. So gold also the same thing. Gold is trying to be bullish. Bitcoin the same thing. So let's see which one delivers first. Okay. So don't forget to like, drop comments, ask me anything, and that's that. Well, I'm not gonna stay much longer on this life. I'm gonna stay for some few minutes before going off. What? I had some messages. Mm. So we can just, guys, on air. We're on air already, so you can ask me anything you wanna ask, and I'm gonna answer you. Ask me anything, and I'm gonna answer you. That's just it. Um, You're alive. not to confuse anybody. So this is what I'm waiting for. This is 30 minutes candle. It's gonna close in 5 minutes or so. So we have that closing above the supports. Should expect the bullish move. Okay. But if you have this candlestick coming back to close below here, then I'll wait for my buy zone. That's just as easy as that. Okay. Although left for me, I would have said buy in this zone. Okay. But why would I buy here? Because there is still liquidity here, so that's why I'll pick to buy here because of this liquidity here. But aside that, I still want gold to come back into the golden zone I drew before I can decide that. Okay, so that's just what I want. Already we have a trend line that gold is trying to respect here. So now me removing all this and then looking at the trend line that gold has, that has been respecting. It has been following this trend line. Just not much of a following, but at least it has been going with that. Okay. It has been following that. So if it's gonna come back here and react here, then I should expect gold to still come back down to this buy zone and give us what we want. But it's gonna take a while to do that because we still have news. Just like I said, we have data to be released, and let's check other news. US Senate passes Trump back bill. That has been since yesterday, 1 hour or so. Not volatile. These are volatile news that is gonna cause much impact in the market. So I should expect gold to come back up onto this 38, 39, 40, and even 41. Then boom, come back like this. Okay. So just because we have this support doesn't mean it's gonna respect it. It only respected it for this moment and has given up to like 60 plus pips. So I don't think it's even gonna respect that more. So I have it's just to be patient. Can have something like this good coming back here. Okay. You can expect good to do something like this because of that trend line and come back to this buy zone before pushing back to this, or even going to take out this liquidity. So it just depends on how patient you are. For me, I prefer having gold in the right zones than just doing guesswork. So I can literally wait all day for gold to come back to this zone instead of trying to take a buy here, take a sell here, blah blah blah. This is a valid zone to take a buy. I would have taken a buy here, but I wasn't just convinced to take that there. Okay, so that's just it. So let's see. It says charge up. So mind you, once I see this, just what I said, you can see this bullish candlestick, then bearish, then we got to sell. Once I see this candlestick coming back down here to be bearish, well, okay, I'm gonna take that sell back down there. Okay, but if it keeps pushing back to here and then here, then we wait for this to come back down here. So just it. Patience is the key.
Premium, watch ad-free videos and listen ad-free on the YouTube Music app. One subscription, two apps. Set up automatic downloads and watch offline, in the background and on the go. Try 1 month free of charge. With YouTube Premium, watch ad-free videos and listen ad-free on the YouTube Music app. One subscription, two apps. Set up automatic downloads and watch offline, in the background and on the go. Try 1 month free of charge.
YouTube Music Premium, listen to your favorite songs ad-free. Download music and podcasts to listen offline or on the go. Enjoy thousands of customized playlists and radio stations. And jam to music when your screen is off or while using other apps. There is more to discover with YouTube Music Premium. Try 1 month free of charge. With YouTube Music Premium, listen ad-free, offline, and in the background. Try it free of charge.
Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari,
Well. So I've been on this live for about, let's see, about 51 minutes. Of course, I always end the live once it's at 1 hour exactly. Okay, so good has been there, it has been here. Like I said, if I'm gonna see this, we still have 5 minutes for this candlestick to close, which is not much, because if I had seen it coming down all the way to half of this candlestick here, then I'm gonna take a sell. But for now, I'm not getting any decision. It's best I wait for it to come back here. Okay, so this buy zone. So, and also I said we have a very volatile news coming on today, which I might be active because I think I'm going to do something today. So I'm not sure I'm gonna be active during that news. So we're just gonna see how the market plays out today. It's best to conserve your energy and be wait for the right moments, just like I said. Precision over prediction, discipline over excitement, and patience over pressure. Don't be pressurized. Don't trade because of pressure. Trading because, yeah, I want to make money, I want to make profit, I want to do this. You're gonna kill yourself, guys. So don't trade because of that. Okay? So you should be calm and relaxed. Should be calm and relaxed. Bam. Okay? So that's what I'm gonna say. You need to be calm and relax and wait for the right moment to execute. And as you can see, good is even trying to do that, what I'm saying, but it's best to wait for even breakouts. If breakouts below here, okay, candlestick closing below here, then you can take those cells here and head to this buy zone. Okay, so anything other than that is a disaster. Yep, as we can see, it's doing that which I wanted to do. So let me head towards there. Okay. 20. E. Yeah. Okay. I think my system is gonna go off anytime soon. That's what I said. So we're gonna be stopping here. Okay, not up to 1 hour, 6%.
With YouTube
How
Music
many
Premium, listen to ad-free songs
minutes can
anytime.
6%
Try 1 month
give?
free of charge.
Oops. All right, so that's that for today.